In 1865, Lewis Carroll wrote Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. In 1903, the very first Alice in Wonderland movie premiered. There have been so many adaptations to the story, both games and movies. The most notable version of all was the 1951 animated feature from Walt Disney. Some renditions of the story were made to be more mature and not at all for young viewers. One that stands out from the rest was the 2009's Malice in Wonderland, a modern take of the story. Let me tell you, this movie is actually decent, and here are my 3 reasons why. Malice in Wonderland showcases Maggie Grace as Alice, an American girl who got hit by a black cab and suffers from amnesia. The cab driver takes her in a downtown-ish area of London where it's full of aberrant individuals that represent the characters from the tale. During the adventure, we get to experience flashbacks to get to know Alice. When you hear the reviews of the movie, they were polarizing. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 10%, but I beg to differ. It's a decent movie. Yes, it has flaws, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying the movie. Here are my reasons. Let me get this one out of my chest. This movie's actually acted well. There are a lot of recognizable people in this movie. I've already mentioned Maggie Grace, who's been in Taken. There are others as well. Pam Ferris from Matilda and the third Harry Potter film, Nathaniel Parker from Stardust, Anthony Higgins from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and many, many more. They know how to act. If they found random people without extensive acting experience, then this movie would have been cringy to the max. As mentioned before, this is the more mature take of the Alice in Wonderland tale. This is no children's movie, which is something I'm very comfortable with. Most of the adaptations were more of the all ages category, despite some scenes being completely frightening. Knowing that Malice in Wonderland is more mature is something I don't really mind. Unlike the adult musical version from 1976, this doesn't make you feel all that awkward watching it. As I said, it is mature, but not enough to make you feel uncomfortable. While I did say that this is an adaptation, this movie does have a fair share of references to the story. At the beginning of the adventure, we see a merry-go-round, which is basically similar to the carcass race. The cab driver has a rabbit foot and double watches, which he resembles the White Rabbit. There are 2 people in a smoke-filled vehicle, which represents the caterpillar. And the last thing I like to point out is the long table, accompanied by a woman and a short fellow in a cafe, similar to the Mad Hatter and the Hare's Tea Party. The list goes on and on. Some references point straight at your face in case you missed them. Kind of an odd choice for editing, but what can you do? So yes, I love the fact that they referenced the Lewis Carroll story. So there you go. Those are the 3 reasons why Malice in Wonderland is a decent flick. It's not for everyone, but regardless, this movie is fun and full of twists. It's one of those movies I could watch every day if I want to. If it looks appealing to you, give it a fair chance.